Men's basketball returns to the hardwood 4 weeks from tonight. But there's a different game going on off the court, one that includes NIL, the transfer portal, and conference realignment. Earlier this week, I sat down with Creighton Athletic Director Marcus Blossom to discuss Creighton's future and the clock that never stops.
It's a great time to be at Creighton. I think you have to be at a special place in order for you to feel comfortable and confident that your organization or your athletic department can survive in this tumultuous, I should say, period of change. And we're in a good spot, so I'm looking forward to it.
How does Creighton position itself in this landscape, particularly as a non-football school?
Well, we have to do what we do and do it better. We have to continue to raise revenue, pack out the arenas, men's basketball, women's basketball, volleyball, manage our operation as best as we possibly can. Continue to engage our supporters, whether it's donors, fans, trustees, I feel if we have everyone on the same page, all aligned to achieve the ultimate goal or to achieve the same goal, I think we'll be in a good place.
Let's talk Big East. UConn was in discussions of leaving the conference to head to the Big 12. What do you think about the future of the conference?
Strong. Best basketball conference in the country. Feel very good about the future direction of the Big East. UConn, with having 1A football or FBS football, they have to explore those opportunities. It wasn't a surprise, but I think they value the Big East from a basketball perspective as well. So we march on.
How do you think Creighton is performing right now from an NIL perspective?
We're performing well in some sports and can do better in others. This is a change for all of the college programs, and we're adjusting as time passes. So we can always do better. I'm happy with our men's basketball collective. Our volleyball collective has done very well over the past couple of years, and we can improve on with some of our other teams. So we're looking forward to doing that. Talking
now about the women's basketball program, head coach Jim Flannery met with reporters last week. He mentioned going into the transfer portal, there were a couple D1 players that were out of the budget. So going to take a look at a soundbite now, if we can take a listen.
Honestly, we shot for some Division I transfers and we couldn't touch them. The going rate is what I don't know what it is, but we couldn't touch some of the transfers that we thought we could get. It was a little eye-opening that players you thought, like, we didn't think we were shooting for the moon. We thought we were shooting for somewhere between here and the moon, and we weren't getting a lot of love.
So, Marcus, what do you think of those comments?
There's never enough. So there's always going to be players that want more than what a particular institution or collective can provide. Kudos to Flan. He's done an amazing job with the resources he's been given, and one of my priorities has been to support women's basketball at an even higher level, to give them more resources than they've ever had before. So they've done a great job with what they have, and I'm confident if we give them more, they can be even more successful.
Well, with the work you've done here at Creighton, some people might say that you'd be a great fit for an athletic director role at a Power 4 school, and that you may be ready to take that jump at some point. What do you say to those people?
Man, I'm happy at Creighton. We still have tons of work to do. We're building facilities. We're trying to take the next step in our athletic department. We have several programs where I think are on the precipice of doing even greater things. So my eyes are in Omaha.